Egypt had always fascinated me, the land of pharaohs, ancient mysteries, and towering pyramids that had stood untouched for thousands of years. But nothing could have prepared me for what lay beneath the Pyramid of Khafre. I arrived in Cairo on a sweltering afternoon, my heart pounding with excitement. Unlike most tourists, I wasn't here for the usual guided tours. I had received a strange email from an unknown sender a month ago. If you want to see what no one else has seen, come to Egypt. The Pyramid of Khafre holds a secret. But beware, once you enter, you may never leave. At first, I thought it was a joke. But attached to the email was a map, one that showed an entrance to the pyramid that wasn't on any official records. I should have ignored it. But the idea of an undiscovered chamber, a lost secret beneath one of the greatest wonders of the world, I couldn't resist. And that was my first mistake. That night, under the full moon, I met my guide, a mysterious Egyptian man named Hassan. He spoke in hushed tones, his eyes darting nervously toward the towering silhouette of the Pyramid of Khafre in the distance. "We must be quick," he whispered. "The guardians do not like intruders." I laughed. "The guards? We'll be careful." Hassan's face darkened. "Not the guards. The guardians." Before I could ask what he meant, he led me through the shifting sands until we reached a narrow crevice at the pyramid's base. It was barely visible beneath the weight of history itself. "This passage was sealed long ago," Hassan said. "For a reason." Something inside me screamed to turn back. But my curiosity pushed me forward. And so, we entered the darkness. The air inside was heavy, thick with the scent of age, dust, and something else, something rotten. As we moved deeper, our flashlights revealed hieroglyphs unlike any I had ever seen. The figures carved into the walls weren't of gods or pharaohs. They were of people screaming. Running. "What is this?" I asked, my voice barely a whisper. Hassan hesitated. "A warning." Then we found it. A massive stone door, covered in symbols of Anubis, the god of death. At its center was a single inscription in ancient Egyptian. Hassan translated in a trembling voice. "To those who enter, know this, you are already dead." I should have left. But I reached forward and pushed the door open. The moment the stone shifted, a gust of icy wind howled through the chamber, though there was no air down here. Then, the ground beneath us collapsed. We plummeted into darkness. When I woke, I was alone. Hassan was gone. My flashlight was shattered. And the silence was absolute. Until I heard it. A whisper. Low. Ancient. Calling my name. Then, I saw them. Eyes. Dozens of glowing blue eyes emerging from the darkness. And then, they moved. I ran. Through endless corridors, past walls covered in hieroglyphs that changed as I passed, twisting and shifting, depicting me. Showing me running. Showing me screaming. Showing me dying. Then I hit something, a mirror. But my reflection was wrong. My skin was decayed. My eyes were hollow. I was already dead. I stumbled backward as the whispers grew louder, turning into laughter. And then, I saw the final inscription on the wall. "You have always been here." The chamber sealed itself shut. The next morning, a group of archaeologists discovered a new inscription inside the Pyramid of Khafre. A hieroglyph of a man in modern clothes. Screaming. Buried in the walls of history itself. And somewhere, deep beneath the sands of Egypt, I am still running. Because the pyramid never lets you leave.